Steve Levy, John Anderson, thanks for having us. Weather, unbelievably terrific 9 miles away and 4 hours earlier at Shea Stadium.
So, John, with no New York doubleheader, we simply substituted one of the wildest double plays in postseason history. Now, if only the Mets could find a starting pitcher to open their series with the Dodgers. No Pedro Martinez, Orlando Hernandez, not even on the first-round playoff roster. It was a good thing 25-year-old rookie John Maine was. He got the start in Game 1. Mets, despite their starting woes, were in good spirits. Here's the double play everybody's talking about. Russell Martin, the shot to right. Sean Green gets into Jose Valentin. He gets Jeff Kent at the plate. J.D. Drew right behind him. The third base coach, Rich Donnelly, apparently left his stop sign in his hotel room. First time in Major League postseason history, two players thrown out at the plate on the same play. Carlos Delgado, welcome to the postseason off Derek Lowe. Get out of town. Tied the game at 1. Just two batters later, Cliff Floyd steps into one. Put the Mets up by a score of 2-1. On to the 6th inning we go. Bottom of the 6th. 2 on for David Wright in a 2-1 game. Wright doubles to right. That scores LaDuca and Delgado. Wright advances to third on the throw. David Wright, only the second Mets player with 3 RBIs in his Mets postseason debut. Edgardo Alfonso is the other. To the 7th, 2 on, 2 out. This game is not over. No more Garcia Parra. Sharp grounder down the line and left. That scores 2, tied the game up at 4. So the Mets blow their 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th, 2 on for Carlos Delgado. I think he likes this postseason action. Off the reliever, Brad Penny. Delgado, RBI single. Delgado, the 11th player in postseason history to record 4 hits in his postseason debut. David Wright with 2 on. Wright 2 for 4 with those 3 RBIs. The Mets appear to be in control. Billy Wagner already gave up a run with a tying run on second. Gets Nomar swinging. Wagner picks up his first postseason save. Mets win the game. David Amber from Big Shea.
Carlos Delgado had to endure 14 seasons and 1,711 regular season games before tasting playoff baseball. The 34-year-old slugger wasted little time enjoying the spotlight, though, with hits in his first 4 at-bats.
Butterflies in my stomach. The first couple of innings, I was like, whoa, what is going on here? But I was able to kind of control my emotions and just go out and play. This is a great team effort.
I've known the kid a long time, and he's been a tremendous performer and hitter all of his career, and it's nice to see him finally get an opportunity to be on this type of stage and come through in his first game.
With a chance to match Derek Jeter's 5-for-5 performance from Tuesday night, Delgado struck out in the 8th inning. After the game, he said with a sly smile, "Hey, I've been chasing high fastballs all year long." In New York, David Amber, ESPN.
Well, David, let's go back to the 2 for the price of 1 at home plate. Now, mind you, neither of these came in the playoffs. July '85, Blue Jays Mariners. Phil Bradley on second, 1 out. Gorman Thomas singles to right. Jesse Barfield's throw to Buck Martinez nails Bradley. Martinez breaks his ankle in the collision. When Thomas tries to take third on the play, Martinez's throw sailed in the outfield. George Bell's throw to Martinez beat him. Martinez able to make the catch and tag while sitting on the ground. Again, broke his ankle on the play. '85, August 2nd, Yanks White Sox. Bobby Meacham on second, Dale Berra on first, Ricky Henderson the hit. Luis Salazar throws home to Carlton Fisk. He's going to tag Meacham and then Berra, getting both outs in the 7th. You can never assume the double play. Here's Carl Ravitch.
Without getting a pitcher injured.
Throw a party.
Could they make it 2 days in a row over the Dodgers? Throw another party.
John very nearly had the Tom Glavine-Greg Maddux pitching matchup in Game 2 of their NLDS. But now it'll be up to Maddux to keep L.A. alive in Game 3 after Glavine all but buried the Dodgers in Game 2. He would be opposed by Hong-Chi Kuo. He's got 1 win. That came against the Mets. That's the fewest career wins of anyone ever to make a postseason start. Top of the first, 1 out, Kenny Lofton. Sharp ground on the left side. That's where David Wright is hanging out. So Glavine getting a little help from his friends. Bottom of the 3rd, Mets made a change in their lineup after winning Game 1. Endy Chavez in Game 2 in place of Sean Green. Green can't do that. Bunt, single. Mets get their leadoff man on. Next batter is Glavine. Whoa! Up and in, wild pitch. Well, that's one way to sacrifice the runner. Glavin would get him eventually to third. With Chavez at third, Reyes, chopper to short. Rafael Furcal only has one play, and that's the first. And the Mets have a 1-0 lead. Top of the fourth. Still 1-0 New York. Nomar, sharp grounder off Wright's glove. It's an infield single, but Garciaparra would leave in the 6th inning. Strained left quad, status for Game 3 unknown. After a Jeff Kent single, Tom Glavin strikes out J.D. Drew on a 3-0 pitch with first and second and 2 down. Russell Martin flies out. Glavin, 6 innings, no runs, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts. Bottom of the fourth, Wright, fly ball to right. J.D. Drew plays it nicely at the wall. The very next batter, Mets trying to get the power show going. Cliff Floyd, a majestic shot into the New York night, or caught on the warning track by Drew. Take another look. There's the swing from Floyd. There's the look, and there's the frustration. Just missed. Bottom 6, 2-0 Mets. 2 on. Jose Valentin lays it down. Brett Tomko fields it, but his throw to Julio Lugo can't be caught. Lugo covering, playing second base, with Kent moving over to first base for Garciaparra. Tomko got the error, by the way. 2 batters later, that's got to be a double play ball. It isn't. Julio Franco able to leg it out at 48. Another run scored. That made it 3-0 Mets. Next batter, it's Reyes. RBI single right up the middle, make it 4-0 Mets. New York goes on to win 4-1. The Mets pitching their way to a 2-zip series lead on their way to L.A.
Only 2 games. We got a long way to go, but, you know, guys like Glavin, you can always count on them to step up for you. They've been there before, and we're looking for the same thing from Trax on Saturday. But our pitching's been what's kept us in this situation all year long.
You don't want to get too excited about what we've done because we haven't done anything yet for the most part. I mean, we took care of business here at home and put ourselves in the best possible position going out to L.A. But, you know, these short series, momentum is such a huge factor. So for us, we got to continue to play hard and try and get this thing over with as quick as we can.
I think that we're in a tight spot. You know, that pretty much sums it up. We've been there before this year where we've had games we've had to win, and we were able to get the job done. So we're in that spot again. We've got to come out ready to win 3 in a row. That's all.
The Mets scored 3 of their 4 runs on outs, so you knew they needed some great pitching from Tom Glavin. Impressive. It's his first postseason win since 2001 with the Braves.
Mets looking to move on in baseball's fall tournament. Greg Maddux making his first postseason start in 3 years, trying to avoid his team getting swept. Top of third, Sean Green. He had 3 hits in the game off the wall. Cliff Floyd comes up limping around third, obviously in pain. He would leave the game strained left Achilles. We go to the 5th now. The Mets on top 4-2. Jeff Kent. Of Darren Oliver. He had 4 hits in the game, his 9th career postseason home run for Kent. He ties the score at 4. Later, bases loaded. Pedro Feliciano now pitching, facing James Loney. The 3-1 pitch. Low and away, Dodgers lead 5-4. Now a chance to break it open in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Nomar. Back to the mound. Nomar can't get it done, basically on one leg. Mets escape further damage. Top of 6, Jonathan Broxton was blowing away Jose Reyes with fastballs. Threw him a dinking curveball that hung, and Reyes puts it into center field. He is pumped, ties the score at 5 as Green scores. Then Paul LaDuca, he takes a breaking ball and strikes it into left. And the Mets have a lead as Michael Tucker comes around to score. 19 runs, 30 hits in a 3-game sweep for the Mets. Bottom 9. Here's the final out. Sean Green, former Dodger, in foul ground, makes the catch, and the celebration begins. Dodger fans have the willies. David Amber has the willie.
I've challenged him all year. We've only got our first leg to go through right now, but I've experienced this many times. I've been blessed. And I just feel really good to watch these guys celebrate and have a good time, but they deserve it.
Well, we've been a resilient team all year, and I think this just caps it all off. I mean, to come from behind the way we did, you know, we got down a little bit there towards the middle of the game, but to bounce back, put up some good at-bats, and come away with the victory here is pretty special.
They got the big hit, we didn't. They made the big pitch, we didn't. I think, you know, when you get swept, you get beat up pretty good, and tip your hat, move on, and, hope they have a good, hope they do well in the next round.
For the second time in franchise history, the Mets sweep a postseason series. The first time it happened, it was their first postseason series ever, the 1969 NLCS. They rode that momentum to a World Series title as the stars aligned. Gil Hodges in his second year as Mets manager when he accomplished this feat, just as Willie Randolph in his sophomore season as Mets skipper this year. John Kruk, what about these Mets?